Welcome to another episode of the, you know what, y'all, like, I ain't got time for my opening because I'm still trying to process what I just watched. The fuck is happening? Okay, so look, you guys. So I just came back from AMC's, they had a Screen Unseen. Did I say that right? Yeah, it's a Screen Unseen. So I've done these things before. And I was like, well, you know what? I haven't done a Screen Unseen in a while, right? So look, I feel like we all got gypped of what we thought it was going to be, right? So me and my friend, we've gone to some of these Screen Unseens, and she be trying to like crack the code and figure out what movie it is before we get there. So far, she's been wrong every time. So I tried it this time, and I was like, I think it might be this movie called Together, right? There's this new Dave Franco and Alison Brie movie coming out that looks super creepy and just crazy. It's coming out soon. I want to say it's this Friday, the 25th. Today is Monday, July 21st, right? Is today 21st? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, when I went to go get my ticket, I noticed the theater room was full. It wasn't 100% packed, but there were probably about a good like 15 some seats left. And I was like, what is this? Like, do people know what it is? And I'm thinking like it's probably that movie Together because, you know, again, it looks kind of good. Child, when I tell you, y'all, you can hear the audience go, oh, because as the trailers for new movies are playing, they play the trailer for Together. And people are like, oh man, the trailer's playing right now. And I'm thinking in my head like, well, maybe it's a trick, you know, maybe they're going to play the trailer and then, surprise, it actually is. But no, because the first person you see when this movie starts is Pete Davidson. And I was like, oh no, I know this is a movie called The Home that's coming out. Okay, so now to be fair, y'all, I knew what The Home was about. I don't know if a lot of people in the room knew what this movie was. And it takes a while before they even show the title. But, you know, you see Pete Davidson, he's the first person you see on the screen, and you're like, oh, this ain't what we came to see. You guys, this is going to be a spoiler-free video. God damn, I hate spoiler-free because I want to tell so much. Because if you're a fan of the channel, I be having questions. I have about 30 questions in my head, and normally when I'm in the theater, I kind of make notes on my phone. I'd be kind of that person, but there's usually no one around me. I usually go to I go to a theater room, there's like 10 people in it, so I can just like do whatever I want in my seat. But I don't want to be that asshole with my phone, like, you know, lighting up and everything. So I was like, well, let me just try to remember what's happening. But I don't even think if I did a spoiler review, I can even tell you what's happening in this movie. Okay, so look. Well, I can, but there were certain things I tried to remember when I came out, and now I forgot. And I had to make a drink, you guys. I had to come home and drink alcohol. Because okay, look. So, if you look at the trailer, you see that Pete Davidson is working in an old folks home, right? So, he's this old, I don't even know how old he's supposed to be. They don't even say his age. He's old as hell. But he's like this foster kid who's up to no good, right? So, he gets in trouble and he ends up having to work in a foster house, okay? There's no spoilers, okay? That's what's happening. Right away, before he even walks into this house, well, the home, right? It's called Green Meadows. Is that right? Yeah. And there's an old person already in the window. You can just see that, you know, that person's up to no good. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be a whole bunch of creepy old people. It's gonna maybe not look at old people the same when I'm walking down the street anymore. So he has to follow these rules. You know, he's pretty much like the supervisor. I don't know, his title didn't make sense to me. He's like the janitor, but they call him like a supervisor. So I was trying to figure that out. But, you know, he just has to just clean up. You know, he has to take out the trash and mop the floors when there's spillage and whatever, right? But y'all, they try to creep you out so much in this movie. Okay, I mean, that was working. And I was kind of into the movies. I was like, okay, oh, something creepy happened. Especially like one of the first rooms he goes into. Like, what the fuck are these old people doing? And you're trying to like kind of piece things together. But then the movie changes to like a whole nother movie. I swear this movie went from like creepy to a thriller to a horror to boring to a fucking grindhouse movie. Like, what the fuck is happening in this movie? Like, you try to put shit together, and then all of a sudden, there is kind of a conclusion to something, but then you're like, but why? But what? Like, this is late on a computer doing something, and then you figure out what that is, and you're like, what? They say, hey, don't go onto the 4th floor of this building, right? But when you look at the building from the outside, I only count 3 floors. Is that a spoiler? That's not a spoiler. Oh, I want to say so much. You guys, like, there is so much happening. Pete Davidson. If you ever seen the movie Bodies, 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 I feel like he's playing the same character. Okay, let's see. So he's playing a campy character like the one he played in Bodies, 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 but he's also trying to be serious. Like when he was in, what was it, The King of Staten Island? He even wears like a Staten Island shirt on one scene, so I'm like, oh, okay. We get it. Your references. You're from Staten Island. Oh my god. I don't know who all the other actors are, but there's this old man. What was his name? Louis? I think it started with an L. And I kept looking at this man. He is super old. I don't know if that's what he looks like in real life, or is he wearing like a whole bunch of makeup? But it was driving me crazy the whole movie trying to figure out who the frick this guy is. And it wasn't until I left the theater I had to look it up. I'm like, oh, of course, because I could see his face from a movie in my head. I just couldn't place the movie. He's the building owner in Gremlins 2. That guy, John Glover. I couldn't think of his name either. And I was like, yes, it's fucking John Glover. You guys, when you get to the end of this movie, there is this big, huge twist that makes no sense. And then maybe the last, oh god, even like the last 5 minutes of this movie, it gets crazy. And then you're like, why couldn't we do this like, I don't know, 30 minutes prior? I don't know, this movie seemed like it was long. It was, I feel like it was longer than what it should have been. Oh my god, there's so many twists and turns. I can't even know what to say. I can't even know what to say. So, I feel, okay, I am so going to be starting to watch like the reviews what the critics say about this movie when it comes out. Because I was trying to love it, then I hated it. And then something happened, I go, okay, well, you know what, maybe it's going to save itself. And then something happened and I hated it. And then the ending happened and I hated it again. Well, the twist, I'm sorry. But then when the ending happened, I was like, okay, I should probably watch this movie again when I'm drunk. Like, I need to be like 10 beers in to be like, all right, I'll hit play on that shit. Oh, okay, so you guys, let me share this with you though. I mean, you're already seeing it in the poster, but like there's something with the eye, right? I mean, look at the poster. The poster is an eye with a needle, right? So this is not a spoiler because you saw my thumbnail. But I will say I was kind of like, I was gonna say squealing. I was feeling like squeamish in my chair. Is that the word I want to say? Anyway, look, I recently had to go to the eye doctor because there was something like happening with this eye, and then the doctor's like, well, we could put medicine in it, but it's a shot. And I was like, a shot? Like, did I drink? And he's like, no. I thought I had to take like a shot of medicine. He goes, no, we gotta give you a shot in your eyeball. So they had to like put drops in it to, I guess, numb my eye, and then he stuck me with a needle in my eye. Oh my god, like, it's not as bad as I thought, but when I tell you, I was gonna fight that man. I even told him to. I was like, I don't even like people touching my eye. So, you sting me with a needle, I'm probably gonna be like your worst patient today. And then afterwards, he was like, man, you're a man of your word. I was like, I wasn't gonna lie to you. I don't want you suing me if I can't. Oh, God. But look, there's shit happening with the eyeballs, you guys. I can't. That was so creepy to me. But anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I really want people to watch this movie so I can just hear what they thought about it. It's not good, but it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not good. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying anymore. Like, it's an interesting movie. It's super interesting. This is fucking interesting. So, I'm not... God, I kind of want to watch it again, but I don't. So, you know what? Right now, I'm giving this movie 2 shots. I want to give it 1, but... Pete Davidson tried. He's funny, too. Like, he does have some lines, and he had us laughing, like, chuckling here and there, but... God, you guys, the story is just like... Oh my god, I'm getting so drunk tonight. It's a Monday night, I'm getting drunk. Okay, so if you... Okay, I guess I'll just talk to the people who saw the screen unseen. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you thought of it, because I'm really interested to see what other people say. And, yeah, put it in the comments, because I'm super interested. And then... I'm gonna start the reviews on Friday. I said this movie comes out Friday, right? Oops, excuse me. I had to drink that shot in waves. I couldn't swallow it. Alright, you guys, I am giving The Home 2 shots. Okay. There's one honorable shot. I really want to give it 1 because it just seemed like it was oh my god. Okay, you guys, so please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all in the next something. What's next? Fantastic Four? Maybe I'll still see that. Maybe. I don't know. Alright, well, until then, TTFN.